Do you follow the moon cycles? Do you know that the moon provides an awesome framework to create a life you love with more wellness, balance, free time, and joy? The moon cycles around the Earth every 29.5 days. And it goes through different phases. The 4 major phases are the new moon, which is the beginning of the moon cycle, the first quarter moon, the full moon, and the last quarter moon. I work with these 4 major phases. Some people work with 8 major phases, so 4 more secondary phases. These 4 phases will give you a framework to do things in a certain way. You see, when we have our weeks and the month as well, they are linear. They start on the first of a month to finish on the 30th, or they start on a Monday to finish on a Sunday. But it's linear. In life on Earth, everything is cyclic. So we have lots of cycles, the cycles of the seasons, the zodiac cycle as well, if you like astrology, and the moon cycles. We also have the cycle of the day and the night. We have our cycles of life. We go through different stages in our lives as men, as women. And these cycles always hold an energy of a beginning and end, and they give support to create the life we love with the energy they hold. So in the moon cycle, you have these 4 major phases. The new moon is associated with new beginnings. So every time we are starting a lunar month, we are starting with a new moon. And this is the moment where you go within, you reflect, you envision what you want to do with the lunar month or the year or your life. This is a moment where we go inward and we reconnect with our dream, passion, vision, purpose. And it's a great moment as well for planning and for goal settings. Then we will move to the first quarter moon phase, which is a moment of balance as we rise, as the energy rises. And it's a great moment for action. This is the moment where you will work on your projects and goals, make things happen, just do it, be bold. And then we will arrive to the full moon phase. Full moon is a great moment for celebration of things we already have. And also it's a great moment of manifestation. Energy is very high. It's great to go outdoors, to meet new people, to start collaborations, to sign contracts. Some people will use the full moon for release. Personally, I don't really use the full moon for release. You can release a little bit of the high energy, but it's mostly a phase of accomplishment, of manifestation. It's the youngest phase of the moon cycle. So it's all this young energy, active, dynamic energy. Then we will move to the last quarter moon phase, which is a moment as the moon wanes, is a moment of completion of project, of course correcting, of reviewing. It is also a great moment to detox, to forgive, to let go, and to ease our schedules, to rest a little more. And then again, we will come to the new moon, which is the youngest phase, which is like the moment where we go inward. A great time for introspection, for reflection. It's a great time to reconnect with ourselves. And then we will start again with the first quarter moon and have this energy rising and falling and rising and falling and rising and falling. And this will help us restart and re-engage with our dreams, passion, vision, purpose. Sometimes we get stuck in a life we're not so happy with, and we think it's like it's over. We can't manifest the dreams we have. It's not possible. But the moon cycle will give you this opportunity to re-engage every lunar month. The lunar month is about 29.5 days, and it doesn't start on the first of the month. It starts at different days of the month. So it's not the same than the Gregorian calendar we are using. So here it is. I hope you enjoyed this little info about the moon cycle. So if you're not yet following the moon cycles, I encourage you to just have a look at the sky and see, what is the shape of the moon and what this shape represents and what is the energy associated with this shape of the moon, and then see how you can bring that into your life. Of course, there are many cycles at play. There are also the cycles of the seasons, and the cycles of the zodiac, the constellation, and all of these have an impact and influence on us. Maybe a little more subtle than the moon or the sun. With the sun, we really feel the seasons. It's more obvious than the moon. With the moon, we can see the tide if we live close to the water, to the sea, and you can tap into this energy of the moon cycles to really create a life with more balance, where you will have phases of rest and recuperation and phases of action, not the linear way of living we have today, where we are always in action mode, fight, flight, with the sympathetic nervous system activated, and then we feel overwhelmed, drained, tired, exhausted, depressed. So we need to have the yin phase of recuperation, reconnection to ourselves, really the moon cycles offer a beautiful framework. So I encourage you to go give a try and check how you can connect with the moon a little more. And if you want some more information, you can get in touch with me. I'm Joanna La Gesse, the Feel Good Messenger, and I help modern women create, plan, enjoy a life they truly love with the natural rhythms. So not only the moon cycles, but also the seasons and the stars. So here it is. Thank you for listening. Take care.